Okay, be back. Guys, can you able to see my screen now?
Yeah, sir, it's visible.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It is suddenly disconnected. I think it is. Yeah, it is recording is going on. Very good. Type of backups. We started with a type of backups. Okay. What is backup and what is the type of backup? Backup means we store our data into different locations. Right. So here it is. The type of backups. So normal backup, copy backup, incremental backup, differential backup, daily backup. Okay, and some more addition point it is that is scheduling the backup. So that is not a type of backup, but whatever the type of backup you choose, you have to schedule the backup. So you can choose the scheduling of the backup. You can take a backup now or some other time or some regular interval of time. So that is a type of backup. So normal backup or full backup, copy, incremental, differential, and daily backup. Okay, so these are the backup types. We'll see what is this different type of backups. Practical also we can see, but I said no. Already I have a video, so then you can go through it. Otherwise, I will show you tomorrow. Yeah, now, but we need an explanation. We'll see that. Guys, this is my system. Okay, this is my system, and this is my backup location. Okay, we store the backup location. This is a backup location, and this is my system. I put my system PCA or PC1. So what is this normal backup or full backup? It backups everything. Yeah, first of all, I will tell you the statements also. Then we'll try to satisfy the statements. Okay. Normal backup, full backup. Backups the selected file and mark each file as a backup. Mark each file as a backup. Incremental backup. Backup selected files only if they are created or modified since the previous backup. And it marks them after backup. Okay. Differential backup. Uh, same as the incremental backup, it does not mark them as a backup. So that is I will explain. So one by one statement. First of all, I will take a files here. My file name is file1, file2, file3. Three files are there. I am taking the backup of three files. So normal backup. So I backup and in a backup location. So I took a normal backup, right? So my I put a name of the backup is backup1, file1, file2, file3 stored in this backup. This is a normal backup. Now this is backup, right? So there is a file1, file2, file3. In the backup location also file1, file2, file3 is there. But there is a statement, mark each file as a backup. What is this marking? I will tell you. Look at here, guys. Any file, just this the files are showing here, right? You can see name, date, type, size, tag in the same row only, in the same column titles only. Right click here, more, find out where is the attribute. Attributes. Select attributes. Okay. Can you see A like that? What is A meaning is archive attribute. Okay, archive attribute. So the file is ready for archiving. If you remove this one, apply, so it is no. If you select all the files, and take a backup, but this file won't get backup because archive attribute is not there. Now it is showing N. Okay. When I select this one, again it will turn into A. Okay. So A represent, you can take this file backup. So like that. The A represent file is ready to take a backup, means you can take the backup. So you selected all the files, you selected a file and taking a backup, you select a file and you said take backup, then it backups and store into backup location. And what it will do, it remove these archive attributes. So meaning is these files are already backupped. These files are already backupped. So next time you're trying to take a backup, even though you selected a file, you're trying to take the backup, you cannot take the backup of these files. Why? Archive attribute is not there. So this is the normal backup or a full backup. Normal backup or a full backup. Okay, normal backup or a full backup. What will happen in a normal backup? After taking a backup, the archive attribute will be removed. So I'm striking it instead of cleaning it. So then you can understand. So after taking a backup, archive attribute will be removed, meaning is marked as a backup. Yes, understand this point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The word copy backup. The word is like a copy backup. Copy backup and normal backup both are same. It backups all the selected files. Okay, normally when I see the word called a copy backup, we think we are copying the data. No. Copy backup is also a backup only, normal backup only, like a file 1, file 2, file 3 goes into one single file. Okay. Copy backup is also same thing. But there is a small difference is there. After taking a backup, after you're taking a backup, copy backup, don't mark them as a backup. Meaning what happened? Again, you are taking a backup. These files will be backupped again. These files will be backupped again. So that is a copy backup. Okay. So what is the disadvantage of taking a backup? Copy backup is, think like this. You've taken a backup. Data is 10 GB in a main location. So you have taken a backup in a backup location is 10 GB. Okay, this is a main location. This is backup location. Main location 10 GB data. You've taken a backup 10 GB. Normal backup. So now 1 GB is added. New data is 1 GB. So totally 11 GB in a main location. Now you've taken a backup again, like incremental backup type. So in a destination, only 1 GB will be backup. But in case of copy backups, what will happen? You have a 10 GB data and you've taken a backup first time. In a backup location, it is 10 GB. Very good. Now, next day, new data is added, that is 1 GB, and you taken a backup, it become 11 GB. Because of this 10 GB taken backup, again 10 plus 1 GB. It is a 10 plus 1 GB. Now the total space in the backup location is 21 GB. The original data is 11 GB only. Like daily, even though 5 MB is added, but your data in the backup is become very large scale. So that is the point here. So this is normal backup, full backup kind of stuff. Control V. Yeah, last time for 1 or 2 batches, I learned this kind of stuff, how to explain. Okay. With the same diagram, every time putting a diagram again and again, writing, drawing and all. This is very simple. Guys, the next one is incremental backup. I'm not going with the I will tell differential. First, I will tell incremental backup. Backup selected files only if they are created or modified since the last backup, since the previous backup or last backup. So, for example, this is already backuped. I created a new file having a archive attribute, and I modified a file to then archive. Is disconnected, and yeah, sharing one. Yes, can you able to see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Voice is clear.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, sir. Clear, sir.
I have Wi-Fi hotspot now. So that's it. Again, we have a meeting after 10-15 minutes. So we'll complete this one. So first of all, we'll take a incremental backup. I will search and forward a video for this one also with practical also there. So then maybe you will get clear. Now we are in a discussion, disconnecting modes only here. Okay, so when you modify a file, automatically archive attribute will be there. Means last backup, you done backup, but you taken a same file or same data, you done some modification. Meaning is it again modification means again ready for a backup only. Or you create a new data ready for backup only. Okay, like this. I modified file 2 and I created a file 4. Now I'm taking a incremental backup. Incremental backup. The backup name is B2 here. Okay, so I've taken a backup. Which files will taken a backup now? So only last modified or newly created. What are those files?
File 2 and file 4.
File 2 and file 4 only it will backup. It don't backup file 1 and file 3. After taking a backup, it removes this archive attributes. It removes this archive attribute telling that we are already taken a backup. So that is the point. Same goes here with a differential backup. Differential backup and incremental backup both are same. For example, instead of taking incremental backup, you taken a differential backup. So then what will happen? Again, I modified file 2. I added a file 4 like this. Now I taken a backup. Again, we check the statement first. Differential backup selected files only if they are created or modified since the previous backup. Same thing only. But last one is, but does not mark them as a backup. Does not mark them as a backup. So it will take a backup of file 2 and file 4, but it don't mark this one as a backup. It stays like this only. Again, this kind of column also will get it. Yeah, we forget to put a name here. Differential backup. Differential backup. Once again, check this spelling. Differential backup. Okay. So what is this daily backup? What is the daily backup? Not a same diagram. So diagram will be different in the daily backup. Okay. Or a normal backup. So look at here. They didn't mention modified, not modified. It is so daily backup is not like this. Okay. It's not about archive attribute and all. It's all about a dates. For example, file 1 is created on 11th April. File 2 also created 11th April. File 3 created on 13th 04. So on 11th April, I schedule a backup since like that. Okay. So on the backup, daily backup, we'll take that day files only. Means on 11th April, if it is taken a backup on 11th April, only file 2 and file 3 will backup. Okay. 12th April, there is no files. No files are created, for example. Okay, no backup. Again, next backup is 13th. Okay, only file 3 will take a backup. Okay, so it depends upon which day data is backup. So look at it is backup only if only the files that are created are modified today only. I've taken a backup, only file 3 will take backup. Okay, so tomorrow these files won't get backup. These files already backup. Tomorrow files will backup only tomorrow only. Okay, today files don't backup in tomorrow. So daily backup means the files are created or modified today. Created or modified today. For example, file 2 file 4 are modified. File 2 is modified like this, and file 4 is created in 0. So on 14th, what is in the backup? File 2 and file 4 only. Okay, so this is daily backup. Created or modified today, only that files only it will take backup. That is a daily backup. Let's understand normal backup, copy backup, incremental, and daily backup. Why it is showing a cross mark here? So connect anyway is okay, no problem. So we see later. Okay, guys, understand? I'm muted again. I disconnected.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is your first backup kind of stuff. Backup types. Of course, not finished. There is a scheduled backup is also there, and difference between incremental backup and differential backup, that is also there. Okay. This is scheduling the backup. What is scheduling? Means we can schedule the backup regular interval of time. Only once you want to take it. Want to take the backup only once. Want to take the backup daily in a particular time. Okay. Once means one time. Daily. So daily you want to take a incremental backup or a differential backup. So which type of backup? Incremental backup. Daily. Daily means every day. Every day you have to take the backup. Okay. On which time? Again, on which time? You have to tell. So on which time? Like for example, night 11 o'clock. So I put a 24 hours format at a 20 or morning. So daily. Okay. Or you can tell daily backup at Logon or at system startup when ideal. This is also there. Weekly means every week, once a week or twice a week. You want to take a backup on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like that. You have to configure. I want to take a backup every Friday. Okay. So for example, right here, every Friday, take backup at 10 o'clock means night 10 o'clock or every Monday. So every Monday morning 8 o'clock. Okay, like this. Weekly backup, monthly backup. You want to configure monthly backup. Okay. Every month means every month. On which date, which day, which time you want to take it. For example, every month, first of every month, every day, first day or first date is the first day of every month at morning 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock or 31st or 25th. You can put like a 25th. Okay, day is 25th. Night so 11 o'clock take backup. So like that I will put it. That is a monthly backup. Okay, like that we can configure. take the backup at system start. You power on your system, start backup first, then remaining process. At login, user is login, first take the backup and let the person to do any other works. When ideal, that is a very good thing. Why? Because of currently my system, lot of load on my system. So obviously it's very difficult to work with it, right? So if you take a backup, more load will increases. When ideal, load is less. So obviously you can take a backup normal. So for example, daytime servers are very busy. Nighttime servers are not busy. So I will take backup at nighttime. As for US people will work in nighttime for our daytime. Okay. We work in nighttime because of US people are for that one. For US it is daytime. So then we are working in a nighttime for support, right? So server is busy. Server is busy in US daytime. So when for them, for us, it is night time. So how to tell it is, when we are talking about ourselves, like night time, we are doing night duty, server is busy. So day shift people will take backup because for us day is, for them it is night. So less load on the server, we can take a backup like that when ideal. So what is when ideal means system don't have more load on it. So this is a scheduling the backup. So I've done all the things, but I want to tell a difference between incremental and differential. And that's it. Meeting time is up, but no problem. Just I need a 5 minutes to do that one. Okay. I'm going to new, save it. Okay. Yeah, forget that one. So no, not this one. Guys, again, normal backup is done. Actually, I have to cut that picture and save here. I forget that one. So no problem. First, I have taken a normal backup. Okay, so this is my PC1 and this is my backup storage. Okay, the first backup name is B1. Forget about what is the name it is. File 1, file 2, file 3 are located. Because file 1 A, file 2 A, file 3 okay. So we'll count here on Monday, for example, I've taken full backup. It's normal backup I've taken. So this is the B1 is a normal backup. Monday I've taken a backup, normal backup. So obviously archive attribute is remote filer backup. Next day, same scenario, no differences. I modified file 2 and I created a file 4. Archive attribute is there. Now I'm doing a incremental backup. So in incremental backup, what are the backups it create? P4, file 2,
File 4.
file 4. Very good. Okay. Now this is happened on a, so on Monday what happened? File 1, file 2, file 3. Again, Monday, Tuesday. Okay. So B2 file, file 2, file 4 is backup. Now onwards, I will take a one by one. Like a next day, I'll create another file, file 5. Okay. So it is B3, file 5. Next, file 6, B4, file 6. Okay, I have to go with the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday holiday. Okay, IT holidays, right? So then that's a Monday is there again. So this is file 5, file 6, file 7. Okay. So one more is there, no? So file 7. So my backup name is B5. It contains file 7, for example. Now, very good, right? So advantage of incremental backup is no overlapping, means repeated backups won't happen because of every time it removes the archive attributes. It removes the archive attribute after taking a backup. It remove archive attribute after taking a backup. We mark them as a backup. Sir, join out, sir. 5 minutes. Right, account sir अभी हाँ लेकिन okay, so here it is. This is a backup. Okay, so what is the advantage of incremental backup is it saves your storage space. Okay, incremental backup saves backup storage. Okay, backup storage space because of not required to backup every time. So we'll see that one in a next differential backup. So then we'll understand what is the saving of backup space. Again, this is also my storage. Same diagram only, same files only, but little different. Okay, little different. Again, one by one. So file 1, file 2, file 3, file 4, file 5, file 6, file 7. Just directly I am putting these files. The first time I have taken incremental backup, so that is B1 file, file 1. Sorry, it's very easy to type like this only. File 3. First time I have done incremental backup, so obviously archive attribute is removed for this thing. First, always normal backup. Sorry, first of all normal backup, then either incremental or a differential. Again Monday. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday life cycle. Okay, we'll see what will happen here. So next day, of course, archive attribute is removed for this one, and it is appear like this, right? So Monday, I've taken a backup B1 file. In that one, file 1, file 2, file 3 are there. This is a Monday backup, first normal backup. Tuesday, I've taken F2, F4. Tuesday backup. But what happened? Archive attribute is not removed. 1 second, guys. Okay, we'll see that meeting. So meanwhile, I will complete in 5 minutes, guys. Please. Okay. So I have taken a backup. So first is like a individual files only. So file 2, F4 I have taken on a Tuesday, Wednesday, but archive attribute is not removed. So Wednesday, I have created a file 5. I created a file 5 on Wednesday. Okay. Now I have taken a backup in Wednesday. So what are the files I will get it? Anybody guess? I want to take a backup on a Wednesday.
File 5.
File 5. Okay. Which
File
is
4,
having
file
archive
5.
attribute.
F2.
You have to, F4 also will take.
Yes.
Okay. Not only a file 5, also file 2, file 4 also will take the backup. Next. Tuesday, I created a file 6. So I selected files, differential backup. It is a differential backup. I didn't put a title. Differential. Okay. So I created a file 6. Then file 6 will back up, but also other files.
For you F2, F4.
F2, F4 also will take in the backup. And just Friday, I created a F7. So F7 backup is done. But also F6, F5, F4, F2. So because of differential backup, does not mark files as a backup. Obviously, in your backup location, each file, like this is a one B2, for example, this is the file name is B2, file name is B3, file name is B4, file name is B5. Okay. Now look at here. Same thing goes here also. Okay. So what is the difference here? It saves the space. It does not save the
Space.
So differential backup, it is taking a backup, same backup. Differential backup does not mark them as a backup. Okay, so then it does not save backup storage space. So then why we require this differential backup? I will tell. You know, there is always a tension news, either it is good news or bad news. No one will guess on the Monday morning. Okay, so your admin came into Monday morning with a very rush. He came into the Monday and the junior admin said, sir, data system is crashed, data loss. Then you have to restore. So we are in an incremental one. You have to restore the data on the Monday. So data loss, you have to restore the data. So now we'll see the restoration of data here. Okay. So I'll take a little color for understanding. First, I have to restore B1 file because it's a main file, right? How to restore first this B1 file. Okay. Sorry, B1 file, then B2 file, B3 file, B4 file, B5, B6, B7, like that. B5 only up to B5 Friday. Last, no new data here, there. So no problem. Okay, yeah. So first of all, I have to restore B1 file, B2 file, B3 file, B4 backup, B5 backup. I have to restore it. Okay. So to follow for a full restoration. Done. Guys, understand this one, part one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, sir.
Now, same good news. Monday, admin came and they said like a system is crashed. Again, we have to restore. So what is the restore? First is the first file, B1. And what is the next file I have to restore?
B5.
Yes, B5. Very good, guys. Why? Because of very good. B5 file having all the files since Tuesday. What are the files are there? All with the modification and everything. So B5 file having every file after normal backup taken. Okay. So you need to back up every day individual files. Only the last file if you backup it, okay, restore it. That is enough. Now faster restoration is came.
Yes.
Okay. That is the thing. And again, if in case everything is fine, what we will do on Monday, we'll take another full backup. Okay, another full backup and delete the old backups. Like that also we can do it. So this is just for understanding differential backup. So the point I will add here, differential backup gives faster restoration. Restore. Correct only. Okay, faster restoration is there. So this is the difference between incremental backup and differential. This is a very important question, guys. Maybe someone won't get a question this one, but at least one or two people will get it randomly. They will get a question. What is backup? What is the backup? Types of backup. What is backup? Second question is types of backup. Okay, incremental backup. Sorry, normal backup, copy backup, incremental, differential. After that one, normal or full backup, incremental, differential. These three are very important. Compulsory, don't forget these three things. Okay, if you miss daily or a copy, then that is okay, but don't miss these 3 points. So for this is a complete backup solution. Okay, normal backup, incremental, differential backup. That's it, guys. Yes, understand backup types.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then I will forward another practical video and 1 or 2 material also. Already I forward a backup related. Go through once this backup PPT also. You will find a devices. Okay, no need to read all these things. Tomorrow I will tell devices and 1 or 2 points. Then we'll go to how to think which topic I have to pick up for a next. Or if you have any doubts, guys, list out all doubts. So tomorrow first 1 hour we'll discuss that one. Okay. What is the type?
Okay, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
First of all, I have to stop this one.